I'm with Wyre after round 1 of the ENG Under-15s Youth Netball Premier League, Northern Conference. Welcome back to the league. We were just talking before the interview about how you were the pioneers of this league. You've been here from the beginning.
Yeah.
You're still here, still loving it, yeah?
Yeah.
Don't lie. When you first come, you had a first ever season you did. It was a very successful season. I think you come 3rd or 4th, mate. I'm not sure what it was. Got into the top 4 of the grand finals. Last couple of seasons have been a bit up, been a bit down. Every single week, you don't know whether you've got the right team or not, or injuries and illness. It's just been a bit up and down. You've come here today, 2023-24 season, 2 games, 2 wins. So your first win was against your rivals, your Lancashire rivals, Ribble. And I completely forgot how big that rivalry is, and I'm annoyed that I didn't celebrate them more on my social media. Very, very tough game in terms of, I think it was more tougher on a mental perspective. So you only had 1 point win in the end. Give us your thoughts on the game overall.
Obviously it's tough from the start, like we drew the first quarter, but it's just more of a mental game, isn't it? Like keeping in it and like not losing your head. So I remember last time we lost it like with our heads like we just...
Did you like last season were ahead and
we were ahead.
And they come back, didn't they?
Yeah, they just came back in the last few minutes, but stay strong today and earn the win.
No, it was a really good win. You were kind of doing, like, you were comfortable at one point. There was a bit of disruption with the subs and stuff, and I think that threw you a little bit. And I was disappointed for you. Disappointed in the fact that I think you allowed that little situation to get on top of you a bit, and you did kind of, it did take you a quarter to get your heads back in the game again. Am I right in saying that?
Yeah, it's just like, obviously something goes wrong and then you just try not to like let your head go, but then you focus on your head and not the game, and it's just like getting back into it. And once we found our heads again, it was obviously it's one better match.
Weird because we knew who we were marking, so
like we know the girls well, so it's just tougher like knowing that we're in their heads, they're in our heads. It's just like obviously focus on the game.
Because obviously we played at Lancashire with them, but when the goal defence went to the goal attack, we know how to play as a goal defence, but not as a goal attack.
A bit like their positional change.
Yeah, because they changed like how they game, so we had to like adapt while we were there.
I suppose the rolling subs, I personally think is amazing, because I think the change Abby made in the last 5 minutes to go, again, wasn't a reflection on anyone playing bad. It was just a tactical a change, and it changed the game in the last 5 minutes. So the roll on subs there, in that sense, is very successful. But like you're saying, there is a time when you roll it on, and all of a sudden you're forgetting it's a different player.
Well, everybody like brings a different part to the game. Everybody plays differently, so depending on the game, you have to change it
we're all getting tired at that point last quarter, it's just like fresh legs, fresh players, just like adjusting to that, and then it's obviously throwing them a bit then.
And obviously they don't know how to mark the player that we brought on because they were so used to the player that they were.
No, it was good, and that's why I love the rolling on subs, because if you're struggling, you don't have to wait to the quarter to end. Change.
Just makes the game flow.
This is what I say all the time, Nick, I'm getting bored of saying it. Fast-paced games deserve fast-paced decisions. It's got to match each other. There you go. Leeds, regardless whether it's a Leeds under-14s team, it doesn't matter. Super strong. They train hard. Very intense team to play against. And to be honest, most of those girls are only 6-7 months old, younger than you. So it's I don't believe in this age thing at all. If you're old enough, you're good. No, if you're old enough, you're good enough, or whatever. Young enough or good enough, whatever. Do you feel you made probably harder work of what it should have been, or was it just a fair reflection on the game?
Obviously Leeds are a really tough team and everything about them. Like obviously it's tough playing against them. We've not played against them as much as we have, like say with Ribble, and obviously having that game first, and then we just like fired them after that. Because obviously I've been waiting to beat Ribble for a while, and then just taking that into the Leeds game, playing the same. I think just obviously like you used to play Ribble, then it's like adjusting to that and like adjusting to who you're marking, and obviously they're a lot faster.
A bit like your under-14s, what I was very impressed with as a team, which I haven't seen, which I think is one of your biggest weaknesses, is your temperament. I think when a game gets tough sometimes, I always sit there on the score table and think, no, why do I lose this now? But today, and your under-14s last week, you've changed that around. Temperament-wise, you're actually, now it's kind of like, we can win this game when it's going tough.
Well, pre-season, obviously we knew we were going to come back to this league, and we wanted to do well. We trained on keeping your mentality throughout the full game.
We
So
have
we
some
could
people
win.
coming in talking about that, and that's obviously like, along with like training hard and everything, it all comes together.
And we're feeding off like each other's energy, so we like.
But it's important though,
encourage
like
each other.
one bad egg in a team can bring the whole team down.
Yeah.
So it's important everyone just stays focused on what the job is. But no, I think temperament-wise, that is the most impressive thing, because last season you're losing that game.
Yeah.
This season you're not.
So
So
that's
it's,
what we're going to keep doing.
so getting an SAS Army soldier to come and sort you out was the best thing, yeah? Before we go, what is it you want to achieve this season? You've just won. You might have changed your thought pattern now. It's 2 games against 2 tough teams who we expect to be pushing for the top 4.
Yeah.
So what do you want to achieve now?
Obviously, go ahead, win all the games.
What position? Give us a position.
Second or first.
Top, anywhere in the top 4 will do.
Yeah.
No, second.
Let's say top 3.
Yeah.
Medal.
Yeah, we want a medal.
Get an E&G medal. Yeah.
In our
Okay.
final year, yeah.
Have you got a medal before?
No, because in the first year,
Came fourth.
4th in
the
the
last
national.
match, loads of people were in isolation, so we didn't have our match.
National,
We did,
yes.
so,
Because you could have jumped
yeah,
second.
we would have been second.
Yeah.
But then because obviously we went to 4th in the match because we were all isolated, we went to 4th.
I don't know how you remember that, but obviously.
No, I
we
remember
went
that.
to the
I remember it.
Because I was in isolation, that's what I remember.
But super impressed. Well done. Your job now is to continue. Okay? But well done, why?
Thank